You're listening to Mike's Amazing Oldies.
mountains of blue. They have a story for you. They have a story to tell that you must live for yourself. That's the truth. They have a story to tell, but there's nothing for sale. It's for you. Back on the road, Route 66. Didn't know where it'd bring me next. Cold shores in mind, so westward we drove. They have a story, I'm told. They have a story to tell that you must live for yourself. That's the truth. They have a story to tell, but there's nothing for sale. It's for you. They have a story to tell that you must live for yourself. That's the truth. They have a story to tell, but there's nothing for sale. It's for you. It's for you. It's for you. It's for you. It's for you.
Yeah, Creamery Station right there for you on 89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield and 881 WSBR in Lee. This is Mike's Amazing Music Show. On Thursday lunchtime, of course. Here I am. And Creamery Station, what a great show they did up at Stationery Factory Saturday night. Them and all the bands I heard, man, what a great time. So I got inspired to do a little thing today. This is the last show before Thanksgiving, and next week we have our one-day on-air fundraiser, let's call it, radiothon, you want to call it. I'll tell you more about that later. But yes, there's Story to Tell from the album, let's say named by Creamery Station. And we started things off from Dick's Picks, Volume 3, from Pembroke Pines, Florida, on May 22nd, 1977. Samson Delia, If I Had My Way, from the Grateful Dead, live for you. That's a good little goodie I just found up at the music store, let's call it, up in Dalton. Anyway, before we go any further here, let's see what this weather's going to be like for you.
WTBR radar weather for the Pittsfield area. Today, mostly cloudy with a chance of rain and snow showers. Near steady temperature in the upper 30s. Temperature falling into the upper 30s this afternoon. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. chance of precipitation 50%. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Cold with lows in the mid-20s. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 30s. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Weather forecasts for WTBR-FM are provided by the National Weather Service.
And like they say, what's your theme today, Mike? Well, tunes for tie-dye turkeys, for lack of a better term for you. You'll see what I mean. Here's the band.
Go out yonder, peace in the valley. Come downtown, have to rumble in the alley. Oh, you don't know the shape I'm in. Has anybody seen my lady? This living alone will drive me crazy. Oh, you don't know the shape I'm in. I'm gonna go down by the water, but I ain't gonna jump in, no, no. I'll just be looking for my maker, and I hear that that's where she's been. Oh, out of 9 lives, I spent 7. Now how in the world do you get to heaven? Oh, you don't know the shape I'm in. I just spent 60 days in the jailhouse for the crime of having no dough, no, no. Now here I am back out on the street for the crime of having nowhere to go. Save your neck or save your brother. Looks like it's one or the other. Oh, you don't know the shape I'm in. Now 2 young kids might start a ruckus. You know they feel you're trying to shuck us. Oh, you don't know the shape I'm in.
Radio for people who used to love radio. Welcome back.
20 years getting money in the...
Gypsies danced around the campfire, shook the
tide so swift, rain won't lift, gate won't close, railings froze. Get your mind off winter time, you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? I don't care how many letters they sent, the morning came, the morning went. Pack up your money, pick up your tent, you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my bride's gonna come. Oh no, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to a tree with roots, you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Now Genghis Khan, he could not keep all his kings supplied with sleep. We'll climb that hill no matter how steep when we get up to it. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, my bride's gonna come.
Nice smooth tune there from your daddy's generation. From Sweetheart of the Rodeo, the Birds, and You Ain't Going Nowhere. For that, the Outlaws, of course. Hurry Sundown. And we had the band in there doing Whoa, the Shape I'm In. Listen to Mike's Amazing Music Show on 89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield and 88.1 WSBR in Lee. Lunchtime, Thursday for you, live local music. And on today's menu, it's called Peanut Butter and Jams. And you'll see what I mean as we go along the next hour and a half or so. And like I said, a great show I went up to the other night. I saw the girl pull out her flute and started playing this tune. I go, gee, I forgot about this one. I'm going to play this song Thursday.
Down in San Antonio, waiting on an 8 o'clock train. My woman left me here last night. Things ain't been quite the same. I gotta get back to Dallas and tie up a few loose ends. I'm gonna work a week, I'll make $100. And hit the road again. So I don't want you to think that you're the first one to leave me out here on my own. 'Cause this ain't gonna be the first time this old cowboy spent the night alone. A fool, but a bigger fool. I can't remember when I've been. Just to open up my heart and let you walk right in. But there's one thing in life that ain't hard for me to do. That's to Soon as I kiss the lips of another woman, I'm gonna forget all about you. So I don't want you to think that you're the first one. Leave me out here on my own. 'Cause this ain't gonna be the first time this old cowboy spent the night alone. Name down, I know, and let me pick one out. I don't believe it'd be one in a whole bunch. Oh, I'd give a hoot about. So I don't want you to think that you're the first one to leave this old boy out here on his own. No, it ain't gonna be the first time this old cowboy spent the night alone.
Berkshire's only rock station, 89.7 WTBR-FM, Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
I got a little change in my pocket going jingle-lang-a-lang. Wants to call you on the telephone, baby. I give you a ring, but each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love up on no shelf. She said don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Why you wanna treat me this way? You know I'm still your lover boy. I still feel the same way. That's when she told me the story about free milk and a cow, and said no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding vow. My honey, my baby, don't put my love up on no shelf. She said don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. And keep your hands to yourself. that's my home. When I'm mobile, beep, woo, beep, beep. Play the tape machine, make the toast and tea when I'm mobile. Well, I can lay in bed with only halfway ahead when I'm mobile. Keep me moving. Keep me moving. Over 50. Keep me grooving. Just a hippie gypsy. Come on, move now. Moving. Keep me moving, yeah. Keep me moving, 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 yeah. Moving, yeah. Mobile, 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 mobile. I don't care about pollution. I'm an air-conditioned gypsy. That's my solution. Watch the police and the tax man miss me. I'm mobile. Ooh, yeah. Yee. Mobile, 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 yeah.
Ah, yes, the Who from Who's Next. All you hippie gypsies out there. I'm going mobile. Before that, Georgia Satellites. Keep your hands to yourself. You ever have that song in your head first thing when you wake up in the morning? And you heard This Old Cowboy from the Marshall Tucker Band. And that's what we're doing today. We're doing hippie gypsy music, as you want to call it, and jams. I got my peanut butter and jam today. That's what we're jamming on. And, I was going to get some Tedeschi Trucks Band, but I'm like, that's this generation. My generation. We had Delaney, Bonnie, and Friends.
Been out on the road about 6 months too long. I want you so bad, I can't hardly stand it. I'm so tired, and I'm all alone. Want some be together, and that's it. I'm coming home to your love. Hitchhiking on the turnpike all day long. Nobody seems to notice. They just pass me on by. To keep from going crazy, I gotta sing the song. Got a whole lot of loving, and maybe that's why I'm coming home to your love.
Yeah, that's how we do that one. Delaney and Bonnie and friends right there. And good bunch of friends they got. Bass players Carl Rattle. You got Dave Mason and Eric Clapton on guitars on each ear in my headphones here. Bonnie and Delaney. And who else we got? Jim Gordon on drums. Another timekeeper from the 70s. Bobby Whitlock on the organ. Jim Price, trumpet, trombone. Bobby Keys. What a lineup. Even had Reed Coolidge in there and Tex Johnson for you. Coming home from Delaney, Bonnie, and friends on tour with Clapton way back when. All you hippie gypsies. And that's what we're doing today. We're doing a bunch of tie-dye kind of music for you. At least I'm trying to see if I can sneak in and get about 4 hours of music crammed in two. But before we go any further, of course, take a little break and tell you about, like I said, we got the one-day on-air fundraiser next Thursday. I won't be here, but I'll be maybe on the other side of the table talking to you. That's November 20th, Thursday, November 20th. Starts 7 in the morning when we usually start broadcasting, the drive time and all that, till 6 in the afternoon, or maybe less if we hit our goal earlier. I like watching it on the TV, on the Facebook page for PCTV, WTBR-FM, and all that, because you can always see some local people here that you don't get to see ordinarily, 2, 3, 4 in a room at the same time talking. So after, about 10 hours, you got 40 or 50 people from the community to come in and tell you about how great it is having this public radio station right here on, community radio, I should call it. But anyway, plenty of incentives to win, including restaurant gift certificates, cultural attractions, and more. I just brought a bunch in today from, some of my friends that believe in TBR, like Boundless Bricks and Berkshire Cat, and of course JW handcrafted stuff up there in Dalton, and many more. So that's next Thursday. We'll be talking and trying to raise money, but at least we only do it once a year, not for a week or so yet, anyway. And of course, on the following week of that, it's Thanksgiving, so I'm going to have a little Thanksgiving treat for you before we end the show today. We'll be back in December, but in the meantime, let's take a little break and get back to you in about 2.5 minutes.
WTBR. This is ridiculous. It's crazy. I feel like I'm babysitting, except I'm not getting paid.
Every Sunday night at 10 p.m., something strange happens to the airwaves of WTBR-FM. It's called The Mix. It is an experience like no other on this part of the planet. Witness a collection of fresh and classic beats that are guaranteed to make you move. The best part is, it is mixed completely live, uncut, unedited. So, for an exciting end to the weekend, tune your radio to WTBR-FM Sunday nights from 10 to midnight for The Mix.
Well, he moved early. That's going to draw the yellow flag.
Offsides, number 72, 5 yard.
Check out this fan leaving the game. He's headed straight up the middle and right into a sobriety checkpoint. Let's see how he handles it.
No, officer. I haven't been drinking. I'm the designated driver.
Upon further review, this fan made the right call by being a designated driver.
Sign up to be the designated driver at the stadium and always buckle up. You could follow your favorite NFL team to the Super Bowl. Provided as a public service by the station and Team Coalition.
WTBR radar weather for the Pittsfield area. Today, mostly cloudy with a chance of rain and snow showers. Near steady temperature in the upper 30s. Temperature falling into the upper 30s this afternoon. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 50%. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Cold with lows in the mid-20s. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 30s. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Weather forecasts for WTBR-FM are provided by the National Weather Service.
Yes, sir. That's how we do that. Speaking of good old tie-dye members of the community, let's just say, at least close enough for us, here's some John Sebastian.
Hurry up, Lori, hurry up soon. We can't hardly wait for you. Starving for your love, it's true. The Red Eye Express, so we leaving now soon. If you don't wanna see the country, you got to get from east to west. Get yourself a ticket on the late night flight. That's the one all the boys in the band like best. It's the Red Eye Express gonna carry me back to my home. 'Cause I'm a man. So don't you start smoking till the light goes out. Hurry up, Lori, hurry up soon. We can't hardly wait for you. Starving for your love, it's true. The Red Eye Express, so we leave it soon. The Red Eye Express gonna carry me back to my home. 'Cause I'm a mess, Mama, trying to get away. Let's live alone. I'm flying. Gonna be back home before too long. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm
Is this your definition of music?
Another listener request on WTBR.
These guys are the best.
He turned 35 last Sunday, and his hair he found some gray. But he still ain't changed his lifestyle. He likes it better the old way. So he grows a little garden in the backyard by the fence. He's consuming what he's growing nowadays in self-defense. He gets out there in the twilight zone sometimes when it just don't make no sense. Yeah, he gets off on country music, 'cause disco left him cold. And he's got young friends in a new wave, but he's just too friggin' old. And he dreams at night of Woodstock and the day John Lennon died. How the music made him happy and the silence made him cry. Yeah, he thinks of John sometimes, and he has to wonder why. 'Cause he's an old hippie and he don't know what to do. Should he hang on to the old? Should he grab on to the new? He's an old hippie, this new life is just a bust. He ain't trying to change nobody, he's just trying real hard to adjust. He was sure back in the 60s that everyone was hip. Then they sent him off to Vietnam on his senior trip. And they forced him to become a man while he was still a boy. And behind each wave of tragedy, he waited for the joy. Now this world may change around him, but he just can't change no more. 'Cause he's an old hippie and he don't know what to do. Should he hang on to the old? Should he grab on to the new? He's an old hippie, this new life is just a bust. He ain't trying to change nobody, he's just trying real hard to adjust. Well, he stays away a lot now from the parties and the clubs. And he's thinking while he's jogging around, sure is glad he quit the hard drugs. 'cause him and his kind get more endangered every day. And pretty soon the species will just up and fade away, like the smoke from that torpedo, just up and fade away. Yeah, he's an old hippie and he don't know what to do. Should he hang on to the old? Should he grab on to the new? He's an old hippie, this new life is just a bust. He ain't trying to change nobody, he's just trying real hard to adjust. Yeah, he ain't trying to change nobody, he's just trying real hard to adjust.
Branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions to Owl and Eeyore as our days disappeared all too soon. But I wandered much further today than I should, and I can't find my way to the 3-acre wood. So help me if you can, I've got to get back to the house at the corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh. Do got a honey jar stuck on his nose. He came to me asking help and advice, and from here no one knows where he goes. So I sent him to ask of the owl if he's there, how to loosen a jaw from the nose of a bear. So help me if you can, I've got to get back to the house at True Corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin, back to the ways of Christopher Robin, back to the days of
Yes, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band there for you, and the House of Pooh Corner, their version of it anyway. And they had the Bellamy Brothers in there. There's 3 versions of that song. I start with the original. I might sneak them in later. I don't know. I keep mucking around here with the Spotify board, but anyway. And then you heard, of course, that was Old Hippie, of course, so I sang by the Bellamy Brothers. And then you heard, of course, the Red Eye Express from the first solo John Sebastian album after the Love and Spoonful and before his big tie-dye appearance at Woodstock. And we're going to end up this half hour and going to rock the next half hour with some jams for you. Here's some Linda.
Tell me just one more time the reasons why you must leave. Tell me once more why you sure don't need me. Tell me again, but don't think that you'll convince me. You said if I fall in love again, you'd rather be you lose. I won't let you go with nothing to show but more blues. All this talk about leaving is strictly bad news. So you settle down and stay with the girl that loves you. So you settle down and stay with the girl that loves you. So you settle down and stay with the girl that loves you.
Pittsfield Community Radio, 89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield, 88.1 WSBR Lee.
This is Mike's Amazing Oldies.
Time and again I've seen you staring out at me. Now then and again I wonder what it is that you see with those angry eyes. Well, I bet you wish you could cut me down with those angry eyes. You wanna believe that I am not the same as you. I can't conceive, oh Lord, of what it is you're trying to do with those angry eyes. Well, I bet you wish you could cut me down with those angry eyes. What a shot you could be if you could shoot at me with those angry eyes. that you are not the one to blame. But I'm finding it hard, my friend, when I'm in the deadly ache of those angry eyes. Well, I bet you wish you could cut me down with those angry eyes. What a shot you could be if you could shoot at me with those angry eyes. You and I must start to realize blindness binds us together in a false disguise. Can you see me through those angry eyes?
Ah, yes, sirree. Loggins and Messina there with another tie-dye jam for you. Angry Eyes. Before that, of course, was some of Shelley's Blues from the Stone Ponies. You're at House of Pooh Corner and the Great Dirt Band. Let's keep this jam going on. Let's go West Coast for this one.
In the pipe, he'll ride away on his silver bike, and apart from that, he'll be so kind in consenting to blow your mind. Fly, Translove Airways, get you there on time. Fly, Translove Airways, get you there on time. Of an excellent style, and apart from that, you'll be so kind in consenting to blow your
you there on time. We'll bring orchids for my lady. The perfume will be of an excellent style. And apart from that, you'll be so kind in consenting to blow your mind. Fly, Translove Airways, get you there on time. Fly, Translove Airways, get you there on time. And we are flying at an altitude of 39,000 feet. Captain, hi at your service.
Yes, there's Jefferson Airplane there. Actually, it was from the Fillmore East in November of 1968. Some live music. A Donovan song, Fat Angel. That's a good jam. How about jams today? And some peanut butter and jams too here for you. And of course, before I get farther, I've got to say hi to everybody. Oh, Jamie and Miles and Ryder and Michelle and Sebastian and whoever else you got there with you. Libby, maybe. Having fun here on the radio today. Take a little break. Back to you with some special stuff right after this.
WTBR.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Tired of the same old on the radio?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's all the same day.
Hi, I'm Hannah. Each week I search the archives for hidden gems from your favorite artists, plus all the latest releases in rock trivia. Please join me for Deep Cuts, Thursdays, 4 to 6, at 89.7 WTBR-FM.
It slices, it dices, it's Car Windshield. And now it can be yours. Next time you're in a car and the driver's driving recklessly, simply say nothing. Ignore that little voice in your head that's trying to warn you. And you too can experience Car Windshield. Car Windshield may not be for everyone, as it can lead to severe side effects and even death. Passengers who wish to avoid Car Windshield can do so by following simple steps, like speaking up and telling their friends to slow down.
There is no spokesperson to prevent reckless driving. There's only you. Speak up. This has been a message from the Ad Council.
Berkshire weather.
WTBR radar weather for the Pittsfield area this afternoon. Mostly cloudy with scattered rain and snow showers. Highs in the lower 40s. West wind 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 40%. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Cold with lows in the upper 20s. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 40s. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Weather forecasts for WTBR-FM are provided by the National Weather Service.
And here's another tie-dye friend for us right here. Here's some Elvin Bishop for you.
Music on and let it soothe. When you're feeling good, turn the music up and let it move. Make you wanna shout, make you wanna holler, hallelujah. Music, let it sink into you. You'd be surprised to find out how much good that little bit can do. Make you tremble, make cold chills run through you. Make you wanna shout, make you wanna holler, hallelujah.
play what we like, because we like it.
Oh, I gotta call my friend.
On 89.7 WTBR.
I don't know where to run to, I don't know where to hide. See my future coming, but I try to keep my pride. Cause I lost her, lost that woman, only woman who was my kind. She made me lose my money, she made me lose my name. After what you done me, I can hardly treat you sane. Cause I lost you, lost that woman, only woman who was my kind.
89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield.
You gonna get it crazy tonight? I get down to it. I said, you gonna get it crazy? I get down to it. I said, you're gonna move, get it all down, get it all night, get it all right, get it out of sight, and get it down, baby. Yeah. Whamma jamma, let me hear you, dig it. Come on, baby.
Oh, yeah, another Berkshire County guy, I guess, for you on that one. Magic Dick Shapiro, I think his name was. I could be wrong, but you know, revisionist history, doesn't matter. 50 years ago, this was a great song. Whammer Jammer from the Jay Giles Band. And before that, you heard some James Gang in there for you. Yeah, with a Yardbird song, Lost Woman. Let's see, who do we have on that? Tom Chris, of course, Jim Fox, and Joe Walsh. And you know, this is the last show before Thanksgiving. And it's something I like to do every year. I won't get a chance because next week is our one-day on-air fundraiser. Help us support community radio in Berkshires, in Pittsfield and Lee and other places, and make donations and win prizes and have a good time and just feel good about the whole thing. That's next Thursday. But in the meantime, we got to dig this song out and put out the gravy and cranberry sauce for you.
You might have heard this before. I know I have. 'Cause this song is called Alice's Restaurant. It's about Alice and the restaurant. But Alice's Restaurant was never the name of a restaurant. That was always just the name of this song. And I guess well, that's probably why I still call this song Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. I wasn't gonna sing the song tonight, or this decade, but I realized sometime earlier this year that it had been 26 years since this come out as a movie, and it was 2 years before that it came out as a record. And it was 2 years ago on the record, which means it was like 30 Thanksgivings ago, 30 years ago on Thanksgiving, when my friend and I decided to go up and visit Alice at the restaurant. But Alice didn't used to live in a restaurant. She used to live in the church nearby the restaurant, in the bell tower, with her husband Ray and Facha the dog. And living in the bell tower like that, they used to have a lot of room downstairs where the pews used to be. Seeing as how they took out all of the pews and having all that room, they decided that they didn't have to take out their garbage for a long time. We got up there, found the place was filled with garbage, and we decided it'd be a friendly gesture for us to take the garbage down to the town dump. So we took the half a ton of garbage, put it in the back of a red VW microbus, took shovels and rakes and implements of destruction and headed on toward the town dump. We got there, and there was a sign, a chain across the road, and the sign said, "Closed on Thanksgiving." We had never heard of a dump closed on Thanksgiving before. And so with tears in our eyes, we drove off into the sunset, looking for another place to put the garbage. And we didn't find one, till we come to a side road. And off of the side road, there was a 15-foot cliff, and at the bottom of the cliff, there was another pile of garbage. We decided that one big pile would be better than two little ones, and rather than bring that one up, we decided to throw ours down. That's what we did. Drove back to the church, had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, went to sleep and didn't get up until the next morning, when we got a phone call from Officer Obie. He said, "Kid, we found your name on an envelope at the bottom of a half a ton of garbage. Just wanted to know if you had any information about it." And I said, "Yes, sir, Officer Obie. I cannot tell a lie. I put that envelope under that garbage." It was after speaking to Obie for about 45 minutes on the telephone that we finally arrived at the truth of the matter. And Obie said we had to go down and pick up the garbage, and we also had to go down and talk to him at the police officer station. Now, friends, there was only one of two things that Obie could have done at the police officer station. And the first thing was he could have given us a medal for being so brave and honest on the telephone, which wasn't very likely. Hey, we didn't expect it. And the other possibility was that he could have bawled us out and told us never to be seen driving garbage around the vicinity again, which is what we expected. But when we got to the police officer station, there was a third possibility that we hadn't counted on. And we was both immediately arrested, handcuffed. And I said, "Obie, I don't think I can pick up the garbage with them handcuffs on." He said, "Shut up, kid. Get in the back of the patrol car." And we sat in the back of the patrol car and drove to the, quote, "scene of the crime," unquote. Friends, I want to tell you about the town of Stockbridge, Massachusetts, where this was happening. They got 3 stop signs, 2 police officers, and 1 police car. But when we got to the scene of the crime, there was 5 police officers and 3 police cars, being the biggest crime of the last 50 years, and everybody wanted to get in the newspaper story about it, and they was using up all kinds of cop equipment they had hanging around the police officer station. They was taking plaster, tire track, footprints, dog smelling prints. They took 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us. They took pictures of the approach, the getaway, the northwest corner and the southwest corner, and that's not to mention the aerial photography. And it was after the ordeal, we went back to the jail. Obie said he was going to put us in a cell. He said, "Kid, I'm going to put you in a cell. Give me your wallet and your belt." And I said, "Obie, I can understand you wanting my wallet, so I don't have any money to spend in a cell, but what do you want my belt for?" And he said, "Kid, we don't want any hangings." And I said, "Obie, did you think I was going to hang myself for littering?" Obie said he was making sure, and friends, Obie was, 'cause he took out the toilet seat so I couldn't hit myself over the head and drown. Took out the toilet paper so I couldn't bend the bars. Roll the toilet paper out the window. Slide down the roll, having to escape and get away. Obie was making sure all right. And it was about 4 or 5 hours later that Alice... Remember Alice? This is still the song about Alice. And anyway, Alice come by and with a few nasty words to Obie on the side, she bailed us out of jail. We went back to the church, had another Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat. Went to sleep and didn't get up until the next morning. When we all had to go to court, we walked in, sat down. Obie come in with the 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us, and he sat down. A man come in. He said, "All rise!" And we stood up, and Obie stood up with the 27 8x10 color glossy pictures, and the judge walked in with a CNI dog. Sat down. We sat down. Obie looked at the CNI dog, and then at the 27 8x10 color glossy pictures, and looked at the CNI dog. And Obie began to cry, because Obie come to the realization that this was a typical case of American blind justice, and there was no way the judge was going to look at the 27 8x. Well, it didn't matter, because we was fined $25 each, and we had to pick up the garbage in the snow. But that's not really what I come to talk about so much. I just thought I'd mention it, because I know there's probably some people sitting here tonight thinking this is some kind of nostalgic ballad or something, and I hope so. You never know, they still got that building down in New York City on Whitehall Street, and others like it all around America, and that's where you used to have to go get injected, inspected, detected, infected, neglected, and selected. And I remember I had to go in there one morning a long time ago for a physical examination. So I got good and drunk the night before, because I wanted to feel my best when I went in that morning. I mean, I wanted to feel, I wanted to look, I wanted to be like the all-American kid. And when I went in that morning, I was hung down, I was brung down, I was hung up. I was all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly-looking things. I walked in, I sat down. Give me a piece of paper. Said, "Kid, see the psychiatrist, room 604. I went up there. I said, "Shrink, I want to kill. I want to kill. I want to see blood and gore and guts and veins in my teeth. Eat dead bird bodies. I mean, kill. Kill, kill, kill." And I started jumping up and down, yelling, "Kill, kill." And he started jumping up and down with me. And we was both jumping up and down, yelling, "Kill, kill, kill, kill." Till the sergeant come over, pinned the medal on me, sent me down the hall, said, "You're our boy." I didn't feel real good about it. I proceeded on down the hall, getting more injections, inspections, and all kinds of stuff that they was doing to me at the thing there. I was there for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. I was there for a long time, going through all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly things. They was inspecting, injecting every single part of me, and they was leaving no parts untouched. But I proceeded through until I finally come to see the very last man. I walked up. I said, "What do you want to see me about?" He said, "Kid, we only have one more question. Have you ever been arrested?" And I told him the story of Alice's Restaurant Massacre with 5-part harmony, full orchestration, all kinds of the phenomenon. He stopped me right there. He said, "Kid, did you go to court?" And I told him the story, the 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and the paragraph on the back of each one. He stopped me again. He said, "Kid, I want you to go over, sit down on that bench that says Group W." Now, kid. Over there. Group W. Group W is where they used to put you if you may not have been moral enough to join the army. After committing your special crime, there was all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly looking people on the bench. There was mother rapers, father stabbers, and father rapers. I mean, there was father raper sitting there on the bench next to me. I mean, he was mean, nasty, ugly, horrible, crime-fighting guys. And the meanest, ugliest, nastiest one, the meanest father raper of them all, was coming over to me, and he sat down next to me and said, "Kid, what'd you get?" I said, "I didn't get nothing. I had to pay $25 and pick up the garbage." He said, "Kid, what was you arrested for?" I said, "Littering." And they all moved away from me on the bench there until I said, "And creating a nuisance." And then they all come back and shook my hand, and we had a great time on the bench talking about crime, mother stabbing, father raping. We were smoking cigarettes and all kinds of stuff, having a good time. Till the sergeant come over, had some paper in his hand. He held it up. He went like this. He said, "Kids, this piece of paper's got 37 words for them sentences. One no time to crime, detail crime, and got a thing to say, pretend tune about the crime, the rest of the officer's name, kind of thing got to say." And he talked for 45 minutes, but nobody understood a word he said. But we had fun filling out the forms and playing with the pencils on the bench. And I wrote down the massacre like I was supposed to, and I put down my pencil, turned over the piece of paper, and there on the other side of that piece of paper, in the middle of the other side, underlined and capitalized, away from everything else on the other side, read the following words: "Kid, have you rehabilitated yourself?" I went over to the sergeant. I said, "Sergeant, you got a lot of damn gall to ask me if I've rehabilitated myself. I mean, I'm sitting here on the Group W bench. I'm sitting here on the Group W bench because you want to know if I'm moral enough to join the army, burn women, kids, houses, children, villages after being a litter bug." He said, "Kid, we don't like your kind. We're going to send your fingerprints off to Washington. And friends somewhere in Washington, enshrined in a little folder, is a study in black and white of my fingerprints. They're still there. The only reason I'm singing you the song tonight is because you may know somebody in a similar situation sometime. Even some of you could be in a situation like that sometime sooner than you're sitting here thinking about right now. And if you ever find yourself in a situation like that and you don't know what to do, there may be only one thing that, well, there may not actually be a hell of a lot you can do at all. But there's something you can try. And that's to be wherever it is you're supposed to be. You just go down there, you sit there, you ask to see the shrink, you go up there, you say like, "Oh, shrink, excuse me, man, but you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant," and walk out. Imagine one person, I mean, even today, walking in singing some Alice's restaurant, walking out. They're gonna say, "Hey, that guy's 30 years too late. Get that guy out of here." Imagine two of them walking in hand, singing in harmony. I don't care what the president says. Unfortunately, to a lot of people, that's still a problem. Imagine three of them. They might think it's some kind of organization or something. And so you can imagine like 50 people, maybe 50 people a day walking in, singing some Alice's restaurant, walking out. Friends, they might think it's a movement. And most of them be too young to know what a movement was. That's what it was. It was the Alice's Restaurant anti-massacre movement. That's what it was, and that's what it is. And I guess that's what it's always gonna be. And all you've got to do to join is to sing it with me as it comes around again on the guitar. With feeling. anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. No. You can't start singing loud just at the end if I quit singing. You would have thought after all this time you'd have learned by now. If you want to end war and stuff, you've got to learn to sing loud all the time so people can hear you. Now, I know this is a long song. Believe me, I know how long it is. And even on the record when it come out, it was pretty long. 18 minutes, like I said, or something. I'm not sitting here trying to make it any longer, but I can feel it. I know there's people sitting in this very room tonight that don't believe that songs can change the world, or that songs can change the destiny of nations. I don't blame you. I wouldn't have thought so myself. Of course, I know something that some of you may not know, but I was reminded of it during the last election. See, I remembered back when Jimmy Carter was elected president, because I got an invitation to his inauguration, and I knew I had to go, because I knew it'd be the only one I ever got. Been right so far. But I went down to Washington, D.C. I'm not making this up now. This is real. I went down to Washington, and it's just like you see on TV, people partying and stuff, and everything was fine until along toward evening, somebody come around, tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, and it was Chip Carter, the president's son. I said, "Hi, Chip." I recognized him. He was about my age. He said, "Arlo, I've been looking everywhere for you." I said, "Chip, how come?" He said, "Arlo, I've got something very important to tell you." And I said, "Chip, what is it?" He said, "Arlo, we were moving our stuff into the White House, and in the Nixon Record Library, we found a copy of your record, Alice's Restaurant." I looked at Chip Carter. I looked deep into the man's soul. I said, "Chip, was it open?" And in slow motion, he nodded, yes, it had been opened. And I want you folks sitting here tonight to know that I did not think about that for a long time. Until just recently, when we was all thinking about Richard Nixon when he passed away. And I see some young people here that may not know. See, but Richard Nixon was the president of the United States. And he used to like to tape stuff. I mean, if you can imagine a world before VCRs and cassette decks was everywhere, you can imagine a man who was truly ahead of his time. And he taped everything that went on in the White House, and everything was fine until one day they started playing back the tapes. People found out what was going on in there. But it wasn't anything that was on any tape that got the man in trouble, so much as it was what he had erased from the tapes. And there was one particular famous gap in one of those tapes that I was thinking about one night when I said to myself, "Arlo, how many things in the world are 18 minutes and 20 seconds long?" Well, how many things in the world are exactly 18 minutes and 20 seconds long? Probably just a coincidence. But it's good enough for me. So when the song comes around again on the guitar, remember that songs can change the destiny of nations, even if it's only by coincidence. You just have to know the words, have the feeling, and wait for it to come around again on the guitar. You can get anything you want at Alice's Rest, except in Alice. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at
Yeah, that does that for another year. Anyway, that was the 30th anniversary recording of that, and it was actually recorded down there at the church in Housatonic. Yeah, quite a few years ago now already. And let's see who's on this one. You got Terry Alaberry on the drums, Sean Hurley was on the bass, Steve Vine on guitar, Dave Grover on guitar, and of course, Abe playing on keyboards too. It still sounds good after all these years. Well, like I said, next week is our one-day fundraiser, on-air fundraiser. It's taking place from 7 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. And we're going to have all kinds of guests and peoples and friends from the community, and with plenty of incentives to donate, including restaurant gift certificates, tickets to local cultural attractions, and much more. And I'd like to thank, let's say Jack Waldheim for JW helping out, and then Andy Garcia from Berkshire Cats, and who else was it? Our good friends down there at Bottomless Bricks down there on South Street, Lego store, Appreciate the generosity. But we're not done yet. We got the big rock box to fill too, and help pay for community local radio. Funding is going away in so many ways, but we still got do this. We can do for you people in the community. Let me get one more tune on here, and we'll just kind of go on now. Oh, that's where the buzz is over there. Okay. So, of course, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully see you next week and talk to you in the meantime. Hopefully see you on Facebook. And like I always say, you can always check out the old shows, the podcasts as they call them. You go to WTBR-FM main page, and you click on the little drop-down menu right in the center of the green page there, and it says, oh, look at this, programs. And you click on that. Oh, look at this. About 4 lines down, there's a nice picture with Mike's Amazing Music there. And you click on that, and it goes back, 4 or 5 years almost now, or 200 shows. And they have themes and titles. You can pick one, listen to one, and enjoy it, And if not, we'll just keep on doing. Almost 20 years now is coming up next year. Just showing up, volunteering, trying to entertain, educate people, and have a good time, of course. Give you a little smile on your rainy Thursday cold weather like we have right now. Anyway, listen to Berkshire County's only rock station, 89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield, and 88.1 WSBR in Lee. And we'll just close on out of here with Booker T and the MGs for you.
Pittsfield Community Radio, 89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield, 88.1 WSBR Lee.